Moving on to the pipe modules. I'm going to go to my display settings and turn off the roads for now. Let's look at the sewer module. As you may know by now, the sewer and the storm module are very much alike. So whatever I point out here is also applicable to your stormwater or your surface drainage module. Before you actually calculate your volumes for your sewer and your storm, you need to go and set up your project settings and analyze your module. So in that case, I've gone and selected the sewer module, and you go to Edit, Default Settings. There you can go and specify in which bedding class you'd like to use. We've got the SABS as well as the British standards. You can of course go and create your own bedding class. When you calculate your quantities, you can look at your design parameters, where at the bottom over here you can go and be more specific with your link lengths. Take note that these reported link lengths are only updated when you run your analysis. You can go and specify whether to use 2 or 3D lengths and whether you want to use the difference between your manhole centers or your inside edges. Now before I run your pipe analysis, I want to go and make this output bar at the bottom here, which normally speeds up the analysis process. Go back to analysis, run the network, specify to analyze the entire network. And once your analysis is done, you can then go to analysis and quantities. Looking at your quantities, you can see that we've got half meter increments. Now this is something that you can specify. If you go back to Edit, Depth Increments, you can see the half meter intervals. Alternatively, if you want to go and specify your own, you can do so over here and then select Generate Increments. Looking at your bedding classes, you can go back to Edit, Bedding Classes, and as mentioned before, we got the British standards as well as the SABS, or alternatively you can create your own bedding classes. If you do make changes to your bedding classes, you can click on default to revert back to the default values. Going back to our quantity results, I go to View, go and select Quantities. So there we got the excavation lengths for your pipe type and size, with your specified depth increments, with the totals at the bottom. Looking at your excavation volumes, if you scroll to the far right, you see that we've also got the option of extra, over, intermediate and hard material, which I'll explain shortly. Looking at your bedding and backfill volumes, your culvert or pipe lengths, and your different manhole depths.